Hello, my lovely people of crafting universe. Today I'm sharing a project I made using Fabrika Decoru paper pad. Uh, Fabrika Decoru is not very well-known company here in Europe, although they have retailers selling their products all over the Europe, as I noticed, even here in France. This is a Ukrainian company, and I am a big fan of lesser-known companies because sometimes you find very unusual and not so widespread papers which you don't see on every project on Pinterest. And for example, I think that the Fabrika Decoru Christmas papers this year were the most beautiful Christmas papers I have ever seen. Sorry, graphic 45. So that's why I decided to use their paper pad, which is called Soul Kitchen. Obviously, it's about cooking, to make a recipe book. But just to finish quickly telling about this paper pad and this company, you can also, of course, buy additionally all kinds of lovely things like pins, like die cuts. There are stickers. I've used some of them. Another sticker sheet with cakes. The paper pad itself comes already with cut apart sheet included, which I really liked. And these interesting, unusual things, which are like labels, which are English on one side, and for a more interesting touch, Russian on the other side. So, let's go to the project, which is a recipe book. I made it quite tiny, and I made it for a friend who I know loves to cook. And my thought process was, again, your recipes usually are written on random pieces of paper, or they are torn notes from magazines, or you just quickly write something that your friend tells you, or something you remember from restaurants. So it's a lot of small pieces of paper. And I've decided that in addition to having a place to write down all your recipes, you need a place where to store all those random pieces of paper. So this is the recipe book or recipe album. The cover I kept flat because if this goes in the kitchen, you should be able to put it on a shelf or let it just lie on a countertop. So let's open it. And the first thing you notice when you open it is this big pocket, which is closed by magnets, where you can store and see what you are storing. Important. See, I used a sticker here. And if you open it again, you come to quite traditional solution for recipe books. These are many pockets with little recipe cards. And I was debating with myself, do I stamp a name of, do I stamp a place for recipe? You know, all the recipe cards usually has the word recipe and then many lines. I don't find them practical. So for the moment, I've decided to leave them blank and just to give my friend some little pieces of paper to write down the recipes, or discard those and put her own recipes in here. So a lot of pockets for recipes. When we go to this side, another big pocket, very important, more paper to write your recipes. It closes on a magnet. Another big pocket to write, or maybe even a drawer, a pie, for example. Okay, and when you open this up, we come to the big pocket again with lots of papers in it. I really like this paper pad. See, they have these really colorful things, more neutral things, and then even black and white papers, and they go really well together without much thinking. And then the central part, which is cookbook itself. So let's open it. Another pocket. And I left this sign in Russian because the friend knows Russian. So this says hot what? Hot snacks. Yes, hot snacks in English. And the recipe book itself for her to write all her favorite recipes. And yet another pocket. And from one scrap, which I found beautiful on its own, I just made a small bookmark. So I guess it has everything a cook needs. It's not very big. I will later link to a much bigger cookbook. but this is for at least organize your favorite recipes. So let's close it. Let's close it. And let's close it. Okay, thank you for watching. I hope you like this little book, and I see you again soon. Bye bye.